Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial, I'll be demonstrating how to create these 3 Valentine's Day themed pull-apart cupcake cakes. I'm lining my mini cupcake tins with some mini liners. I bought these at Kohl's. Doesn't really matter what color you use because you're not really going to see them. In a piping bag, I have some white chocolate mud batter. I'll have a recipe in the description box below or a link to the recipe with the demonstration. Fill them 3/4 of the way and then pop them into a preheated 175-degree Celsius oven. They baked for about 18 minutes. Then I'm going to take some buttercream, put a little bit of buttercream at the bottom of each cupcake, and then arrange them into the shape that you need. I used 12 cupcakes to create the heart, 12 cupcakes to create the balloons, and 16 cupcakes to create the square or the present. Pop it into the fridge and arrange all your other cupcakes. And we put them into the freezer or the fridge now so that the buttercream sets and they don't move around while we try to decorate them. This is a present cupcake. Now that they're nice and firm, I'm going to start colouring in my buttercream. I have some pink, purple, and also a little bit of red. The piping tips I'm using are the 1M, and I'll also list the other one in the description box below. It's not coming to me right now, but basically star tips work really well for this. With the 1M, I'm creating larger rosettes. Doesn't really matter where you start. I kind of like to start in between the cupcakes rather than directly on a cupcake. That way you get nice even coverage and you can't see the cupcakes through the frosting. Go in randomly with your purple and your red as well. Wherever you can see through in between your rosettes, pipe little dollop stars on there instead. Especially towards the edges, that's how I kind of shaped my heart. So if it looks a little bit wonky, the line's not quite straight, that's where you add in your little star dollops to neaten up the shape. Into the fridge she goes to set. Next we have our present or our gift cake. Following the exact same steps again. You can change up the colours here instead. I did that for the balloon coming up. You could also add sprinkles on here too, which would look really nice. And concentrate again on those edges just to make sure it gives it a nice crisp squarish kind of shape. These are the kites or the balloons, whatever you'd like to call them. I think they look more like kites, but I actually had intended to make balloons. Same deal. And then for the very bottom, I'm adding like a squiggly line to form as a string, and then little love heart forms on that string to act as ribbons. For the actual fondant ribbons, I've got some, this was vegetable shortening by Crisco, just to make sure my fondant doesn't stick to my counter. Roll it out to about 2mm or 3mm in thickness, and then cut long panels to create your bows. I cut them long ways as well, just to make sure it's nice and straight and neat. Fold them over, give them a pinch by folding them in half and then folding in the sides to create like an M kind of shape. And that creates the pleat for our ribbon arms. Cover with another panel of fondant to create the center of the bow. And then for the present cake, I cut out 2 long thin strips to act as the wrapping of the bow. Cut off the excess at the edge of each side. You could stick it on with some fresh buttercream as well, just lining the back of it, but it stuck pretty well since I didn't put it in the fridge just yet. And on goes your bow. Stick it on with a bit of water. Decorate the other cakes as you like. And I added a bow on each one. And that is how you make really fun and easy to do pull apart cupcakes. I'd actually say my favorite one is a kite one, this guy here. I mean, they kind of double up as balloons. I'm scared to kind of show you like this. Not gonna fall, but they're okay. They're okay. They're nice and solid on there. But yeah, so if you guys make something like this, do tag me. I would love to see what you guys are coming up with as well. Super fun to make for Valentine's Day, which is coming up soon, or even for a child's birthday party, especially the box. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do so. We upload a new cake decorating video every Tuesday. Bye for now.